Hello everybody, this is Brisbane05Blaster here and welcome back to another video of this channel. Today, I'm actually going to show you one of the pretty new matches that we have not seen in this FIFA history. And yes, we're going to be showing to you one of the new games, the new encounters and new fixtures that one of us have never seen. It's going to be Charlton Athletic versus Bayer Leverkusen in the Brisbane05Blaster World Club Cup, which is played in FIFA 2002. Now you see, Charlton Athletic is a pretty decent team. Well, they have been playing in the English League One, the secondary division for the English League. Not the Premier League, but the secondary division. Whereas Bayer Leverkusen in the 2000s, they were pretty dominant, man. They were so dominant that they're actually as equal as Bayern Munich. Before Borussia Dortmund was that good, but Bayer Leverkusen was actually the first good team before Borussia Dortmund joined forces with Bayern Munich, like, you know, the encounters and everything. But yeah, there is one bad news here. I really can't believe FIFA and EA Sports are actually gonna separate. You know, they're actually gonna go in different ways, because now they will continue FIFA Sports. But instead, this time they won't be having real names like Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo, for example. But instead, they'll be having players like, let's just say, Andrew Taylor, so-and-so. Yeah, I don't even know the names. Like, the names that no one has ever heard of. At least EA Sports still continues their football lives. Like, they will be having new games like EA Sports FC. I think that's the name of the game that is going to be given this year, I think. But yeah, with that, let's just head to the studio and see what the fixtures could be, of course. Here we are, guys. This is the analysis of the Charlton Athletic and Bayer Leverkusen here. And as you can see, this is actually the first time we're actually seeing them play. Seeing them verse each other or stuff. But this is actually, you know, the first time we're actually seeing them play and everything, so yeah. So as you can see, Charlton Athletic is a pretty new team, whereas Bayer Leverkusen, on the other hand, is so dominant, so good, that I have a feeling, you know, they'll actually go to the quarterfinals and stuff. And with that, here's the trial game here, and you can see Bayer Leverkusen has completely dominated the entire game. The possession, 53%. Charlton Athletic has got one corner. They had 6 shots on target, whereas Bayer Leverkusen 7 shots on target. But in the goals, they have completely dominated, man. 4 goals to 1 over Charlton Athletic. And here are the goal scorers here. Roberto, 2 goals. Newville, 1 goal. Bartlett, who scored the only goal for Charlton Athletic. And Kirsten with the, you know, keeps on adding pressure to Charlton Athletic. So yeah. And with that, let's just get to team management to see what are the changes we're going to see and make. Here we are, guys. We're in the team management already. And now let's get to see Charlton Athletic's starting lineup. And yes, the same thing as always, the same fixtures. We need to make it some few changes. We're just going to keep it as 3-4-3 formation at least. Charlton Athletic, we're not going to give stronger formations. As long as they win, if they play good, we can make stronger formations. At least 3-4-3 could at least help for Charlton Athletic, because as usual the middle line, but the defenders will take care of it, so it's fine. So 3-4-3 formation is good for us and it'll help us and everything, so don't worry. And now on the other hand, which is Bayer Leverkusen, look at the lineups. I don't think Bayer Leverkusen need a lot of changes, because the middle line is taken care of. And talk about the right flank and left flanks being pretty, undefended or so, but it's fine. It's alright. The defenders will take care of it, and I think this will work pretty well for Leverkusen here. Changes will be recorded when game is saved. And I really can't wait for this game. I really can't wait for this. Charlton Leverkusen and Charlton Athletic and Bayer Leverkusen, not Charlton Leverkusen, but like Charlton versus Leverkusen game. Can't wait for this. And with that, let's just say one last speech to it before we get headed to the game. Alright, guys. So those were the changes and, we made for the team management. And yes, I really can't wait to see our first head-to-head game, which is Charlton Athletic versus Bayer Leverkusen. That's actually our first head-to-head game we're actually going to see, because it was not actually played in the FIFA history, unlike Manchester United, Manchester City, and Tottenham Hotspur, of course, and you name it, Barcelona, Real Madrid. But like I said, this is actually the first head-to-head game we're actually going to see. Charlton Athletic versus Bayer Leverkusen. If you actually cannot see it in the FIFA history, Brisbane05Blaster World Club Cup will give it to you. And yes, let's get headed to the stadium, where this game will actually be crazier than the previous one. Yes, it is going to be crazier than the previous one. So let's get headed to the stadium, because it's going to be very crazy. Here we are, guys. This is the game that we're actually going to witness here. Charlton Athletic versus Leverkusen. And I hope you really guys enjoy this, as this stadium is, I haven't known the stadium, but I'm actually going to tell you once the game is about to start. So I really hope you enjoy this. Here we are, guys. This stadium is taking place in the Valley. Yup, the Valley. The Valley is the name of the stadium here, and of course the invisible handshake. And yeah, Charlton Athletic starts the kickoff here, and yeah, it's going to be a pretty interesting game. So Stewart has the ball. He's trying to look for a cross. He does eventually get it, but Ferreira was there to mark it properly, and that's how he got it safely. But still, it's with Charlton Athletic. Kishishev has the ball, but what a save. Yeah, it's a good save from that player, I think. That I hardly don't know, I think. And the corner was given to Charlton Athletic, but a good save from Leverkusen's player. Newville has the ball. Ballack has it. He decides to pass it to Placente. Placente does a chip kick type, but I think one of the Charlton Athletic players was, having a good marker here, and that's how they were able to get the ball clearly. Now Bartlett has the ball. Tries to give a good pass, but Zivkovic. Oh wait, still with Bartlett. He's not giving up. But is the name of the goalkeeper for Leverkusen. He takes it easily, and that's how he's able to save it. Kirsten has the ball, but Fish read it clearly. Zivkovic, then to Placente. Placente to Ballack. Ballack to Placente. Kirsten. Can Kirsten find a good position to shoot? He does, but what a good save from one of the goalkeepers that we actually haven't heard of. Stewart with a good take. Then he passed it to Bartlett. Bartlett tries to go for a long ranger, and what a goal from him. What a goal from Bartlett, man. Charlton Athletic. You guys are so athletic, man. That's why the name of this logo is called Charlton Athletic. But what a good hit from Bartlett. And to be honest, this was almost the same goal that Roy Keane has taken, but a bit different angle. And a bit, the yards are pretty same. And with that, Charlton Athletic has a 1-point lead. But Leverkusen, they are a pretty good team here, so they're not giving up this easily. Sebastian has the ball. Passes it to Newville. That could be an easy goal. It is. Of course, like I said, Leverkusen is not giving up that easily. Kirsten with a good goal. And with that, it's back to equalizer. Back to level pegging terms. What a good goal here from Kirsten, man. And with that, it's back to a level pegging game. 1-1. We've actually never seen an equalizer goal before. And this is actually the game that we've actually witnessed an equalizer in my tournament. And now Newville. Newville has the chance to make it 2-1, but Keeley with a good save. Man. Quickly after another. First, Charlton Athletic scored, and then Leverkusen gets it back. Placente tries to go for a long ranger, but Keeley knows what to do. He has saved 3 goals. And now Charlton Athletic tries to get it, away here, but still. It's a pretty close game now, because in the trial game it was pretty one-sided. But this time it's going to be very close than you expect. Or who knows, it can be the same score like the trial game. Zivkovic with a good take. It's getting a bit interesting here. Kishishev. You pass it to UL. Ewell has the ball. It's getting a bit interesting, man. Ewell tries to do it cross, but Nowotny was there. And I think now Charlton Athletic was trying to go for, an attack. He does. Now pass it to Bartlett. Can he go for number 2? But saves it. But saves the goal, and now it's a corner kick. Second corner already for Charlton. Man, Charlton Athletic are doing pretty well in the actual game than what they did in the trial. And that kick was not even pretty close. But still, 1-1 is the scoreline. These teams are actually pretty level, to be honest. And this is actually Charlton's pretty good improvement. Of course, this was the trial game, so that's why they were a bit lackluster. But in the actual game, they're doing pretty good. Stewart has the ball. And can they go for 2-1? No, they couldn't. And with that, it's already half-time here. With Charlton leading... Oh, not Charlton leading. With the game having an equalizer, it's all level pegging. 1-1 the scoreline. And yes, we're just going to see the shots sooner. And as you can see, Charlton Athletic has 3 shots on target. Whereas Leverkusen, 5 shots on target. 2 corners for Charlton, and the possession was a bit dominated on the Charlton Athletic side. So Charlton, dominated the possession of the ball. And with that concludes our first half of the game. And I don't think we're going to make some changes, so we're just going to get straight away to the second half. And here we are. The second half is ready to go. So this is actually a bit strange here because normally I always say we'll be back for the second half. That's because we normally make changes every time the first half is complete. But since this game is actually equalized, we're now going to make some changes here. And now Newville pass it to Zeroberto, and Zeroberto gets the second goal for Leverkusen. And he does the flip. What a player he is, Zeroberto. And with that, Leverkusen are now in front. What a game this is. I have a feeling this is going to be the same score because it is different. But this time Charlton Athletic scored a bit first and then now Leverkusen trying to equalize and get it back. I have a feeling this was a bit like Barca versus Lisbon in the trial games. This game. Placente has the ball, passed it to Ballack, then to Kirsten. Kirsten goes for number 3. What is going on? Kirsten gets his second goal. What did I just say? It is going to be like the trial game. Even you may think it is equalized, but this is going to be like the trial game. What a one-sided performance from Leverkusen here, despite trailing at the first after Bartlett scored. Now Ewell has the ball, passed it to Kishishev. Now Kishishev tries to go for a corner, but I think the mark is trying to read it. Yes. Zivkovic with a good take. Pass it to Sebastian. Ballack. Placente. Placente to Zeroberto. Zeroberto goes for number 4. But still, save from Chiali, I think, the name of the goalkeeper. And yeah. Kirsten goes trying to go for a hat-trick here. Sebastian goes for number 4. No, it doesn't. Powell again with a good take. And Keelan with another save. Kirsten now, he gets his hat-trick. The hat-trick hero from Kirsten, man. What a sensational player this guy is, Kirsten. But that's because they're versing against a pretty low-ranking team. And with that, you guess what the score is. 4-1. This is exactly the same as the trial game. So I would say it's not an improvement. Maybe in the first half it was, but the second half was completely one-sided. Or think about it. This was actually the same score because first half in the trial game Leverkusen scored 3 goals. In second half it was completely even, with both teams scoring each goal, 1 goal after another. But now I have a feeling this could be Leverkusen putting the sword on Charlton Athletic here. And the first corner is given to Leverkusen. They actually do not need assistance here. Ramelow, Jensen with a good take. And now Stewart. I think he finds nobody, but then he finds Bartlett. Can Bartlett go for number 2? Nah, Butt saves this, man. Butt is pretty good goalkeeper here. I can't really believe it. I can't believe my own eyes here. Ramlo, pass it to Ballack. Then to Zeroberto. Can he go for number 5? He does. Zeroberto gets his second goal. Wow. Just wow. The Leverkusen players are playing pretty amazing, man. They're playing so amazing. Just wow. I really can't believe what's going on, man. I just can't believe what's going on. Bartlett tries to go for number 2. He doesn't, but oh, what is happening, man? I thought this was actually number 2 goal for Charlton Athletic, but what a good save from Butt. I have a feeling Butt could actually be could be the sensation goalkeeper here. And we have our first foul here of this game, and this could be a red card. It is. Rufus gets the first booking of the tournament here, and he's actually been sent off for a bad tackle on Zeroberto. And we have a good dangerous free kick from Leverkusen. Can this be a 6-1 goal? Nowotny with a chip kick. Kirsten. But what a take from... That was a bit glitchy here. But what I meant to say is what a take from Charlton Athletic. And now Bartlett tries to go for number 2 here. Powell. Can he go for number 2? Oh my goodness. I can't really believe it, man. I seriously can't believe what's going on. And with that, Kirsten gets the man of the match. The second half of the game is done. And with that, Leverkusen moves straight to the quarterfinals. With a one-sided performance, man. What a one-sided performance. 12 shots on target. Whoa. Just, whoa, man. And 7 shots for Charlton. Of course, 2 corners. Charlton did dominate that. But finally, we got our first booking of the game, and it was Rufus. Rufus was actually the player that was sent off. And I really can't believe what was going on. This game was actually having more goals. To be honest, 6 goals in today's game. That's like a record breaking, man. And with that, Leverkusen moves straight to the quarterfinals. And that's all we have for today's game. Our next game is going to be Marseille up against Bayern Munich. This game is going to be pretty interesting because Marseille is a pretty good team in the French history, the French FIFA history, and Bayern Munich is also a pretty good team. They have always dominated, the Bundesliga in, like said, since 2012 to 2023, of course. You know, that's why they were able to win all the trophies and shields and everything. But yeah, our next game is Marseille versus Bayern Munich. This game is going to be a treat to watch here. And yeah, it's going to be a pretty epic game. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Please subscribe to my channel. If you do, like I said, Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi will come to your house and play football with you. But yeah, hope you really enjoy this. And we'll be back for this next game. Goodbye. Hi guys, we're back. And just as we witnessed, our first head-to-head game was pretty successful here. And I really can't believe what I'm about to say here. Leverkusen has had a complete domination over Charlton Athletic with a 5-1. A 5-1. 5. Oh, you can't see it? Oh, there you go. 5-1. Man. This by far is like the slaughter. It's putting the sword to a weak player, man. And yeah, I'm glad that Leverkusen is actually now starting to prep up, you know, and move to the next level here. But yeah, man, 5-1. This is like completely amazing. And this is actually matching up with Barcelona and Real Madrid here, the El Clasico match. But this time it is like the first head-to-head clash. So I'm fine with that. Because, you know, it's the first head-to-head clash. It's not like Barcelona versus Real Madrid. So I would be happy with that. I just hope Charlton Athletic tries to, you know, get good players in the future. And maybe, if they have the chance, they can maybe meet Leverkusen once again. And maybe try to basically skill them and maybe try to get more goals and try to work well on the defense. That's the most problem. Their defense has to be sharpened. But anyway, Leverkusen gets the W and they move straight to the quarterfinals. But I hope you guys enjoy this. This game was pretty quick and pretty amazing. It was a pretty short video actually. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I mean the video is like, the introduction conclusion is there, but like I meant like the video, normally it takes like 11 minutes or so, but like 9 minutes took. But yeah, I really hope you enjoy this, and please subscribe to my channel. I just really keep on saying it because none of you has subscribed to my channel, and it really means a lot to me. You know how hard work I'm trying to put and make videos for you, just for you guys to be entertained, so just please. But anyway, I hope you'll really enjoy this. And our next game is going to be Marseille versus Bayern Munich. So yeah, this is Brisbane05Blaster, signing off.